Hello, what about a trip on paddle steamer Waverley? Yes, on this video we're going to take a trip, well Waverley just coming into Greenock here, we're going to take a trip here from Greenock down to Campbeltown. So join me David here on this video. And there we go, there she is, the iconic paddle steamer Waverley. Arriving right here in Greenock in the west of Scotland, and we're going to go on a trip to Campbeltown. It's a busy sailing today. Looking forward to the trip today.
With all passengers making the signal journey to Pier.
Good morning.
Morning. There we go, there's our cruise for today. Cruise to Largs, Millport, Lochranza, Campbeltown. So we've left Greenock, and right now as we head down to Largs, we're just passing the town of Greenock. Now what we're looking at right now, that white building right there, that's the Greenock outdoor swimming pool. So you've got the iconic Greenock outdoor swimming pool right there, and we're on the iconic Waverley. There's lots of yachts out on the Clyde today, possibly a little regatta. Just across there from the Dunoon side. Now the sun's now broke through the clouds as we head down the Clyde coast, and right now we're just about arriving at Largs. It's beautiful weather. You can just see the famous Nadine's there, famous for the ice cream, fish and chips as well, fish tea, and the Largs Fairground just there as well, with the church steeple. And the beach. Lots of passengers about to join us here on the Waverley as we head down the Clyde coast down to Campbeltown. We're now sailing across the Clyde from Largs to Millport, and we'll be docking at Keppel Pier for our next stop, right here on paddle steamer Waverley. Well, I'm on the upper deck here on board paddle steamer Waverley. We've just left behind Largs and right now we're heading over in the direction of Millport. We're going to be docking at Keppel Pier, and then after that we're off to Lochranza. It is a nice day for sailing out on the Clyde today. There's a nice breeze too. And that's Largs Marina. Largs Yacht and Haven. Here we are, everybody welcoming us to Keppel Pier here in Millport. Arriving at Keppel Pier in Millport. Then after the stop here we're off to Lochranza and then down the coast down to Campbeltown. Really looking forward to our visit to Campbeltown. And the views from this side over here at Millport over to Largs, across the Clyde at Largs and the Ayrshire coast. And Millport. It is a beautiful day out on the Clyde today. The nice sandy beach in Millport. What we're looking at now is Little Cumbria. Little Cumbria. The trip we're on today on board Waverley is around 11 hours, so It's a fairly long trip, but really good. Love this trip all the way from Greenock down to Campbeltown. Of course, we just visited Largs and we've been at Millport, Keppel Pier, and right now we're off to Lochranza, and then after that down to Campbeltown. So right now, looking over to Arran. Off to Scotland in miniature, Arran. Just look at those hills of Arran. Spectacular. Scotland in miniature, absolutely. Get a close-up view of the hills. We're heading into Lochranza Bay. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely. That's us now docking here in Arran at Lochranza Bay. All of the various boats out on their moorings here at Arran at Lochranza. beautiful blue skies on this crossing on paddle steamer Waverley. That's Lochranza Castle. Lots of passengers joining us here at Arran. After this stop we're heading off to Campbeltown. That's our next stop. Now on our way to Campbeltown, just leaving from Lochranza right now. Our next stop on this trip will be, as I say, Campbeltown. This is just coming into Campbeltown Loch. So we're headed towards Campbeltown. So we're now into Campbeltown Loch. Scenery on this trip is just absolutely beautiful. Very, very scenic indeed. So what we're going to do is we're going to get off here at Campbeltown. The Waverley stops here for an hour or so. So what we'll do is we'll get off at Campbeltown and well, we'll explore some of the scenic views of Campbeltown and we'll take a walk through the area. Got my new Waverley hat, brilliant, and looking forward to heading over there to visit Campbeltown, or Campbeltown. Oh wow, look at that, dolphins! There you go, dolphins right here in Campbeltown. Wow. Excellent. Now entering into Campbeltown Harbour. Like a wee doggy on the boat there. There you go, have a wave back. Out for a nice trip. We'll go ashore and go and see Campbeltown. Yeah, classic car. Mollis. Cool. Now look at this roundabout as soon as we come off the Waverley. Beautiful array of plants. Nice colour. Nice floral display right here in Campbeltown. We're going to see another garden actually in just a little while. I'll tell you more about that in just a second. The memorial there. And some more beautiful colour. Great to see. So we're walking along the waterfront here at Campbeltown. We're actually heading to the Linda McCartney Memorial Garden. So that's what we're off to next to check out. On the way there, we'll take a look at some of the scenery here at the waterfront. And here is the Linda McCartney Memorial Garden. Now, unfortunately, it looks like if the gates are closed, we can't actually get in. We'll take a look through the gates. The Linda McCartney statue. Excellent floral display around. Well, we've been to the Linda McCartney Memorial Garden. Now we'll take a walk around Campbeltown. Looking up one of the main streets here in Campbeltown. A nice white building there, that nice church steeple. Before we get to there, to the church steeple, we'll head into the sweetie shop. Just notice this little sweetie shop here. Got some lovely banoffee ice cream from that little sweetie shop, and my favourite sweets, cinnamon balls. There you go. So we'll sit here at the waterfront and enjoy this ice cream. this is Campbeltown Heritage Centre. There's a beautiful building there. Making sure the heritage stays in tip-top condition. Had a nice walk around Campbeltown, great scenery here, really enjoyed visiting Campbeltown. And now what we'll do is we'll head back to the Waverley, paddle steamer Waverley. It's just about time for the gangways to reopen, so we'll head back on to Waverley right now. And our route on the way back. We'll head back up onto the upper deck where we were for the journey down here to Campbeltown. We'll head right up to the other end here, just where the funnels are. And that's us. Back on board on paddle steamer Waverley. Really enjoyed the little visit to Campbeltown, really did enjoy that. So after we depart from Campbeltown, we'll head back up toward Lochranza, Arran, then over to Millport, Largs and Greenock. That's our route heading back up the coast again. There we go. Famous whistle. Looking over Campbeltown Loch as we depart. The Dolphins are there again. There you go.
School of Dolphins over there on the starboard side, just having a wee play with ourselves.
lovely evening for cruising on paddle steamer Waverley. That's Arran we're looking on to as we head back up to Millport. We're up at the bow of the ship as we look over toward Largs. That's our next stop, heading over to Largs, and then we'll begin off at Greenock to end today's trip. Sun beginning to set over Cumbria. Passing Clough Lighthouse once again as we head up towards Greenock to finish off today's trip. So Clough Lighthouse over there on this side of the Waverley, Greenock, and over on the other side of paddle steamer Waverley, the sunset over the Argyll Hills on the other side of the River Clyde. Absolutely stunning. Look at that sunset, it's fantastic. That's the ferry heading over to Dunoon, the Calmac ferries. That's heading over to, as I say, Dunoon. What a night for sailing on the Clyde here on paddle steamer Waverley. Just gorgeous. Those famous funnels. And the sunset. Thank you very much for joining me, David, here on this video. Really enjoyed our trip down to Campbeltown. absolutely brilliant. Great to see Lochranza as well for the first time, and Scotland in miniature, Arran. Just about to arrive back in Greenock. As I say, thanks for joining me on this video. If you enjoyed the video, you can give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to see more of our upcoming videos. For now, thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.